Alright guys, your boy Caroline Chris 26, and I got my first box in from Boom Studios. These should be my BONEPARISH comics that I ordered. After reading issue 1 that Comic Man Andy sent me, I really loved the story. So I'm like, I want to read the rest of them. So I went to Boom Studios website, and lo and behold, I was able to order, I guess, all the copies to finish the story. I paid the cost of the book, no tax and no shipping, so that was amazing. Okay, yeah, I like how they got them packaged in here. A little piece of, I think I'll keep that for like my packing. No bags and no boards, so I guess that's why you got it on such a good deal, I'm assuming. Alright, here's my invoice. As you can see, issue 2, issue 2 variant, issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, issue 7 FOC incentive, issue 8 FOC incentive, issue 9 of 12 FOC incentive, issue 10, 11, and 12. $59.85 for all those issues. You wish you could have got Something's Killing the Children for that, right? Really, you can't. Something Killing the Children is like really high right now. So let's see the conditions of these books. Alright. God, I can't wait to read this, man. Issue 1 was so good. So I'm assuming there's only 12 issues in this series. At least I'm hoping so. Because then I got all the issues. I like these FOC incentives, though. Alright, I gotta put them in bags and boards, so give me a second, I'll be right back. So I ordered all these copies from Boom Studios on their website. They didn't come with bags and boards, which is no problem, because the deal I got, I paid $3.99 per book. On all the books for $3.99. I didn't get charged for shipping, and I'm assuming I didn't get charged for taxes as well, which is really cool. So yeah, Boom Studios, guys. If you haven't read BONEPARISH, I actually read issue 1, like I said. Comic Man Andy sent me this, and they were talking about it on a Comic Course Live one night, him and Chaos and Comics and a few people. And I was like, you know what, I gotta sit down and read this book real quick. And I read it, and I was like, oh wow, this is a great story, you know? So I turned around and I reordered all the remaining copies. I'm assuming 12 issues is in the entire run. Hopefully so, because this is all the issues I was able to get. So here's issue 2. Issue 1 was an unlocked retailer variant. Issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, issue 8, issue 9, issue 10, issue 11, says it right at the top, 11, issue 12. Now, that's not all I ordered. I ordered every single copy they had, you know what I mean? Because this is issue 2, the unlocked retailer variant. Very cool issue. Yeah, I'm worried about that color rub. For some reason, I get a lot of color rubs on my books. That's issue 2, the unlocked retailer variant. This is issue 8, unlocked retailer variant. This is issue 9, I want to say. Issue 7, the unlocked retailer variant. This is issue 9, right? Yeah, issue 9, unlocked retailer variant. Cover art for these covers, I don't know who did the cover. Let me see if I can find out. Unlocked retailer variant cover by Jacob, Jakub, Jacob maybe? Last name, Rebelka. Sorry, Rebelka. I'm assuming by the art style that he or she did the covers for all these unlocked retailer variants. Yeah, dude. Except for this one. This one I can't say he did the cover for this one. Let me check to make sure. So I want to let everybody know in case you guys want to go out and purchase this yourself. Okay, yeah. The unlocked retailer variant cover for this is done by Tyler Crook. Tyler Crook. That's who did the cover art for this. Let's double check these. You know, this is issue number 8 right here, unlocked retailer variant. Jacob did the same cover for this one as well. You can tell the art style is the same, so This as well. I'm 100% positive he did the cover for this as well. Yeah, he did the unlocking the cover for this one here. And I will check number 1 for you if you're curious. I'm pretty sure Tyler Crook, maybe. Yeah, Tyler. See right at the bottom. So the number 1 and the number 2 cover, Tyler did the cover art for those 2 covers. It's a very, very good story, guys. It's about a family who runs I want to say an illegal narcotics business. Except the narcotics they're selling is human ash, like bones from like dead celebrities, just really people who died who left a really crazy impact on the world. Like one guy, they said in issue 1 was believed to be a real live sorcerer, and throughout issue 1, the mother, who is the mother of the business, she's having a conversation with a guy. And the guy turns out to be the father of her children, who, the mother is white, the children are, I guess, black and white mixed. I'm assuming the mother's white, because here's the mother. I'll show you the mother on the cover. See, here's the mother. She might be mixed, though. That's the mother in the middle, and those are the kids on right there, and right there. The guy in the back is the dead father of the children. He's dead, and the whole time she's, like, conversating with him. And the daughter, this one here, she's the chemist. She's the one that's cooking up the bones, you know what I mean? She's the one that makes the drug. She's cooking up the chemicals that gets everybody high off the drug. And the story starts off with this big, concert going on. And okay, there's a big concert going on, and guy walks up to this other guy and says, "Look, I heard you're the man to talk to. You're the man that has the stuff." And the guy's like, "Yeah, what you need?" And like, well, they want the ash, they want that stuff that's going around. And well, he's like, "All right, I got it, but you've got to be willing to pay, because this trip is going to cost you." That's what the guy tells the kid. And he lets him know, you take it easy. Your first time, you understand, this stuff hits everyone a little differently, but it packs a kit the first few times. And then they're showing the bags of the powder. It's just stuff he's selling. Then he calls one of the brothers. I think his name is Bray, B-R-A-E, Bray or something like that. And he's like, "It's Dante. It was a good night." He said, "In fact, I'm spent. You got anything else for me?" He says, "You're out already?" He says, "What have I been telling you, Bray? The stuff's popular. It's earning a rep. Hell, man, I've got people coming in from out of town just to try it out. Sounds like we should be charging more. Supply and demand, So he's thinking about, look, man, we got a big supply and demand issue. We need to crank it up a little notch, Then he goes to the other brothers in the graveyard, digging out the list. They have a list from the sister of the stuff that they need. He's like, "Just hang tight, Bray. Almost got everything on Bridget's list." Bridget's the one that cooks up the chemicals. Some semi-famous poet, a porn star, even some dude who was rumored to be a real deal sorcerer. We've been here too long. In and out. That's how we always play it before. Bridget's getting greedy. Greed's what keeps us in business, bro. This might go a little more quickly if you helped out. Leon and me seem to be doing the heavy lifting, while he's like, "Hey, we pay others to do the heavy lifting, Wade. We have for a while now. You need to stop acting like cheap labor and start acting like a businessman," is what Bray's telling his brother. I haven't forgotten where I came from, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes to the mom in the window, like kind of worried about her kids to come home. And guy standing behind her goes, "Grace, honey, come away from the window. Those boys are fine, and watching out for them won't make them get home any faster. You're not worried about them," she says to him. He goes, "Not in the least, and neither are you. Andre, our children are smarter than I at their age. They'll be fine. If they weren't, we'd already know. But we're being watched." "Maybe so, but those folks from New York aren't going to do anything so ham-fisted as hitting one of our operations. They need us. That's why they agreed to the meeting in the first place." So they're supposed to meet this group from New York. And it turns out Andre's her husband. So then it goes to the guys pulling up at Bridget's. And she goes, "How'd it go, Bray?" "Not bad, Bridget. We got everything on your list. It took forever, but we got them." "Excellent. Perfect. This gives me plenty to work with. Bring them in. I want to get started right away." You know what I mean? She want to get started on her little, she's the one that cooks up stuff. She's like, "Hold on a second, Bridget. There's something I want to run by you. by all y'all while we're here together. We need to get mom and dad on the same page as the rest of us. What page is that? Since this is the first time I'm hearing of it, I want to raise our prices before the meeting with Lamont. Not my department. That's what Bridget says. I make the ash, I don't sell it, and I don't set the prices. What you do is important to market value if we're ever going to mass produce. Are we discussing pricing and mass production? Because if it's pricing, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. If it's mass production, you can table that notion for a thousandth time because we're not there yet. You know, she's not ready to mass produce. So then it goes to Bridget in the room with the dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? She's getting ready to crank up the ash. And her mom steps in. She goes, the red light wasn't on, so I let myself in. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. No, it's fine. Come on in. I've only been here a few minutes myself. Bray, Wade, and Leon just got back with tonight's delivery, so I was checking on them. Yes, I saw they had returned. I was starting to get worried. I guess it was for nothing. Bray's going on about pricing and production again. I'm more worried about getting good specimens. We're getting more special orders, celebrities, artists, occultists, and those samples aren't easy to acquire. Hitting any major boneyard is likely to attract immediate unwanted attention. I understand. And reports of grave robberies are in the area are already making the rounds. I know, I've seen them. We need to enhance and expand our collection efforts, and I'm talking way beyond U.S. soil. I'm working on it, I promise, is what Grace says. So then Bridget goes, I know you need this right now, Mom, but you need to be careful. It's almost gone. And once you use it up, it's gone forever. And she's handing her a bag of the ash that she uses to sniff and talk to her dead husband. And then they go to the meeting with Lamont and the guys from New York, I'm assuming. And they're in a fancy little restaurant in Louisiana. And they go to sit down. Lamont basically hits them with, you know, we want to buy you out. We want to take over your operation. It's getting a little bit too much for you to handle. You know it is, you know. And Miss Winters, Grace, I'm sorry, but I think maybe you misunderstand. My colleagues in New York, they're not interested in buying drugs from you. We want it all, Grace. The entire operation. We want to buy you out. And believe me, we're planning to compensate you handsomely. Perhaps it's me who should apologize, Mr. Lamont. And then her son goes, Mom, I hate to think I've wasted your time, but this is a family business, and it's not for sale. I hope I can convince you to change your mind. I know we've only just met, but I like you already. I would hate for anything bad to happen. So that sounds like a threat. He's like, no, not at all. I know you're just getting started, and I know you're just now getting your feet under you. So then it goes to a guy in his living room with a little bit of the powder. He's sniffing. Then it shows him in a strip club. Shows him in a strip club. Two strippers, you know, looking good. Look good little strippers. Then all of a sudden the strippers go to ripping his flesh off. Like, oh my God. You'd be quite surprised by the damage one bad trip can cause an up-and-coming enterprise, and trust me, sooner or later it's going to happen, especially once you ramp up output. Best to sell now, let the big dogs shoulder the responsibility while you and your family enjoy a carefree life. Then she goes back to her bedroom, she's talking to her husband. Everything, that's what they want after all we work for, all you work for. If they're offering a total buyout, we're doing something right. That's when it becomes the most dangerous, I suppose, but I'll just not hand over the keys to the castle, not yet. When we could have the entire kingdom. If New York is making a play for us, there will be others, and some of them might be more problematic. You might need to get a little bloody before this, and her husband starts to drift away, starts to disappear on her, you know. So then she's like, oh no, Andre, no, don't go, not yet. I still need you. You haven't needed me in so long. There isn't much of me left, darling. Once the ash is gone, so am I. I just, right now, for a little while longer. Neither one of us, baby, will ever be free. Death ain't tearing you away from me. And then it ends. So it's like, see, she's hugging her husband. I wonder if it's like she can really touch his spirit, or she's just really communicating with this guy from beyond the grave. And it's just like, wow, dude. BONEPARISH, guys. Sorry, let me give you the writer. Writer, Cullen Bunn. Goddamn Cullen Bunn, bro. That's my man right there. Yeah. Illustrated by Jonas Scarf. Secharf, colored by Alex Guimares, Guimares, lettered by Ed Dukeshire, cover Lee Garrett, variant cover Rod Reus, unlocked retailer variant Tyler Crook. BONEPARISH by Bone Studios, guys. I hope I explained it to you enough to make you kind of want to go out and purchase this yourself. If I didn't, I apologize. I'm not really good at doing comic reviews or anything like that. I kind of have a bad habit of spoiling things, which I probably did on this. But it's the first issue. The first issue is what got me interested in it. And from there, I went to Boom Studios and purchased all these copies. Free shipping, great condition. I noticed, well, got a couple bends on issue 2 here on the regular color. The rest of them, the spines look amazing. Issue 9, I think maybe got a little damage, and issue 11's got a rip on it. Yeah, issue 11 got a little rip on it. I know I didn't do that. See right there? See, maybe I'll message Boom Studios to see if they can replace issue 11, if anything. And if they do, cool. If they don't, it's all good. Because, I mean, I'm just getting them to read anyway. But I can see this getting made into a TV series or a movie or something like that. That would be really cool. A TV series will really do this book justice. And you know Boom Studios is getting a lot of deals for option series out now. So they got Something's Killing the Children that's getting a little something going on. So yeah, guys, BONEPARISH, really good issue, guys. Check it out. I'm your boy Carolina Chris 26. Take care, be safe, and peace.